only get one shot at this, so let's not screw this up. Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's Link and this is Daniel. Oh crap, I forgot. I actually I moved out from Daniel's house and I'm here on my own now, so I got no one else to help me with this. But anyways, guys, welcome back to another episode of What Is Inside. And for today's episode, we are gonna be cutting inside this water filter. Here's the container that filters the water, and here's the actual filter that's inside. Let me show you how this works quick. Okay, so here's how your water filter actually works. You've got the lid that comes off, and you got a big hole in the middle of there, and then you get your water filter. You take your water filter, you place it in. There's a specific kind of slot on the inside there with a larger slot on the filter. You take that and you pop it in until it's nice and snug, and then you take your lid back, you pop it right back on, make sure it's nice and tight. You go up to your sink. I know all my green stuff is so freaking awesome. Take it, you pour the water in on the top here. You could go quick or you could go slow, and then once you have that filled, the water starts to come out from the bottom right there, and it eventually rises slowly, as you can see, and that apparently filters your water. So now let's actually dig straight into it. So now that you've seen how this actually goes in to this container thing, whatever you call it, there's a button up here that you could hold to reset it, so you could exchange the filter every once in a while. It tells you if it's good, when to change soon, and when to change. And you can buy these in a whole pack. I have a whole pack here. Apparently the water is cleaner to drink from this than from the tap. And so how this little filtration system actually works is, so there's a couple holes here at the top, and this is kind of a little holdy thing that you could actually push in and pull out from the bottle. There's that one specific long slit that goes in specifically, and then there's holes at the bottom, and when you actually shake it, it sounds like a maraca. So there's something actually in there with that, you know, maraca shake that you hear, some sort of rocks or whatever that kind of filter. I read like chlorine and other kind of metals like zinc and alloys and whatever and crap like that from your tap water, and then basically it filters through, comes down at the bottom, and then you get some clean water at the bottom. I mean, water is water to me. There's no, I mean, I don't taste the big significant difference. We already have some pretty clean drinking water, and that's a good thing to feel blessed. And so I've been curious to see what is inside of this. So we're actually going to cut inside of it. It's actually a nice flimsy plastic. You could actually squeeze it. So let's just start cutting into this thing. I only get one shot at this, so better not screw this up. I don't want to use another filter. Nice and flimsy plastic that'll actually cut pretty easily, like butter almost. So we get to the bottom now. Okay, we've cut through a bit of the mesh. Let's try going through the top. Gotta be careful now. I don't have any super sharp tools and jigsaws and all that shit to do this, so I'm just using a little handy knife that works for me. Let's actually try cutting a square out of it and see if we could get into there. So this is a filter that I have used before. It kind of expired, and I decided to see what is inside of this water filtering contraption. Alright, we've got, oh damn, that's gonna be a mess to clean up. Well, that's about it. Whoa, it's getting everywhere. Alright, so I got a bowl. I'm gonna pour all this stuff inside. Okay. So that's basically it. it is pretty much just black sort of sand. And that's, I guess, what filters your water. And I don't see why I would need to kind of change it out every so often. I mean, it looks pretty clean to me. I don't know how a clean one would look, but that's pretty much it. And this is the insides. So this is the bottom with the holes and the kind of like a filtering screen. And it's kind of that's how it is at the bottom. Kind of separates into 4 different pieces, 4 different holes. Nothing too special. And the top of it, basically where the water first enters, it's kind of the same. It has all those holes, and there is even a little tiny mesh. I don't know if you could see. There's a tiny mesh on the inside there. Kind of tough, but same as the mesh you see there in the little holes. And that's basically it. I guess your water goes from one side, the top holes, goes through all this sand, comes out the bottom holes, and apparently that cleans out all the chlorine and any excess metals that you need. I'm gonna put some water into this and see how it looks. Okay, so I put water into it and it's bubbling. Kind of let out like a little smoke. It's pretty interesting, actually. I don't know if it's eating it or what's actually going on, but this is neat. This is neat. I'm gonna take a spoon. I'm just gonna mix it up and see what happens. I mean, it literally looks like playing sand. Like you could play with this. And this apparently filters your water. So I don't know, it doesn't really look too healthy to drink now because it looks like it has a bunch of black, like, it looks smoky in the water if you looked at it close enough. I mean, I probably wouldn't drink it now because there's just rocks all over it anyways. And the side of the bowl is kind of turning black. I don't know if this stuff is healthy. Is this even a good thing to use? It says it's supposed to filter your water, but it looks like it's more dirtier than before. Maybe that's what the little filters are at the bottom and at the tops and stuff. I don't know. So there you have it. That's what we've got inside of this water filtering Brita filter thingamajig. Yeah, thingamajig that looks like an alien device or whatever. But that's it. It's just some black sand that supposedly absorbs chlorine and metals from your water. So if you want cleaner drinking water, I mean, I believe it does do something, because there was some noises that were coming out of it. It was bubbling, it was kind of smoking. I don't know what it's doing, but it seems to be somewhat working. So if you want cleaner water than the clean water you already have to drink, I mean, if you're from some part of the world that doesn't have clean drinking water, this would be a good option for you to actually filter some of that chlorinated stuff that's unhealthy for you, or metal or whatever. I don't know, but I'm not a scientific guy. I don't know what's actually in the water. I don't know what this specifically does. I just see what it reads, and that's it for you basically. I had a used filter that I wanted to check out what it actually does, and I had to cut it open. The water filters and the Britas can be usually bought at your own local stores, whatever you have, home hardware stores, stores with tools and all that other stuff, whatever. I don't know what else to kind of say about that, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and if you want cleaner water than you already have drinking from your sink or bottled water, whatever, make sure you grab one of these Brita filters. But just remember, this isn't a paid advertisement. They're not paying me to do this. I just wanted to see what's inside. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hey, how's it going, people? Segiduh here. My name's actually now Link, and I don't have a friend Dan, but I hope you guys are enjoying my series of impersonating YouTubers. For today's episode, I was copying the guys of What's Inside, but I called myself What Is Inside. So I hope you guys actually enjoyed that segment, and stay tuned for future videos of impersonating other YouTubers. And if you guys actually like this, hit the thumbs up button for that. And comment below if you guys want to see me impersonating the other YouTubers. And until next time, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to see my impersonations of other YouTubers. And those will be later on, obviously later on. I just don't know what I'm saying right now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, guys, cheers!